Hello and welcome to Highlight Reel. I'm Tracy Clark, the Executive Director for the Louisa County Chamber of Commerce. And today we are meeting Bo Bundrake, the Director of Career and Technical Education for Louisa County Public Schools. Bo, thanks so much for joining us. I'm excited to share what you guys do. Tell us a little bit about your program and what Career and Technical Education is all about.
Sure. Thank you, Tracy, for having us today. As she mentioned, I'm the Director of Career and Technical Education and Workforce Development. And my primary hat that I wear is I connect industry and employer sponsors to our talented pool of young adults coming out of high school. We build programs at the high school that specializes in career and tech ed. We teach over 52 courses in 16 different industry clusters. And we do start this in the middle school, actually at 6th grade, about career development, awareness, and exploration. So all that trends into the high school as we get them taking certain courses and they become completers in one or more courses in the same content area. And after they do complete those courses their sophomore year, they are eligible for a part-time internship, apprenticeship. There's like 12 different categories that a student can participate in for work-based learning as they are experiencing this in their high school tenure. So we have a great number of opportunities. My role, as I mentioned earlier, is to connect the dots and somewhat work as an HR liaison for young people, young adults moving into the workforce, but also college exploration as well. We try to blend that and going into courses that they're seeking for employment down the road. And we do bring them back after college for summer internships as well and help coordinate that as soon as they start their graduation. So we're really excited where this program is going. We've been in operation. This is now starting our 5th year of this work-based learning program. And last year we were able to employ and or place a student in over 100 different opportunities, students in over 100 different opportunities in work-based learning. So it's a great program that's teaching our young adults work ethic, being on time, working with teammates, collaboration, critical thinking, problem solving. So all the things that we're looking for in the state of Virginia for the 5 C's. That's straight out of our Department of Education requirements that we do teach that, but I would say more so we're practicing it more so than we're teaching it. So that's a great opportunity for our community.
Yeah, and you guys have been recognized on the state level for some of your program successes, right?
Yeah, we've been very fortunate. We've won some program awards, first, second, third place throughout the state. And most recently, we were awarded a first place workforce readiness award by Virginia School Board Association for the work that we do. We have a teaching training program for young adults that are going into the teaching field. And a lot of our area childcare providers have hired our students out of early childhood and Teachers for Tomorrow program. So we did highlight that. And fortunately, we were a winner this year.
That is great. Congratulations. Yeah, you guys do a lot. I know that the internships, working with the students, I mean, we do a lot working with you. You're a great resource to help us with workforce. And that's the big word these days is workforce. So what would a business do to get involved with you to kind of tap into some of that workforce that you have or getting ready to have? How would they work with you as a business?
Yeah, this is a simple process. We make a connection with the business owner or employer sponsor, whether it's the main decision maker at that business or the HR director. They tell me what needs they have. We combine it with the clusters that we teach. We review some documents as far as training agreements, and we get that set up. In the meantime, we are actually posting jobs for employers on our student portal, and that goes out to 1,500 students at the high school as well as their parents. So we're able to connect the dots with parents as well. So it's really a simple process. And I would just ask, as you mentioned earlier, Tracy, the work that you guys do with the Chamber of connecting us with our local businesses, they just reach out to me direct. And I'll set up appointments to coordinate all this paperwork and logistics, and we start rolling and posting jobs immediately.
That's wonderful. I know there's a lot of businesses looking for people. If I were to hire someone through the CTE program as a business, what is then your role? Do we manage that person just as if a regular employee, or is there something added that I need to do, reporting back to you, or do we utilize you as a resource if, for example, there needs to be some on the job upskilling or something like that? How does that work?
Yeah, so there's very little management from the standpoint of your company if you were to hire. So we talk about a training agreement and the conditions of employment. They are part-time employees under your umbrella, so they do fall under your purview as far as anything that you would ask them to do within the confines of safety and so forth. They work about 20 hours a week is what we allow them to work during the school year, but they can work additional time in summer or off times and holidays and weekends, et cetera. So if there is a need for upskilling or evaluations, we do all that within the confines of the program. So most interns and apprentices, to earn a high school credit as well, they need to work 280 hours, be in good standing with the employer, as well as conduct an end of term evaluation with me. So I do follow up with the employer as well as the student during the semester or year period.
Good. That's really good and important. So I know this is just kind of a quick highlight about your program, and I know there's so much more to it. But how would a business get in touch with you? What's the best way? How would they find out more about your program?
Yeah, so all of our contact information is located at lcpscte.org. All of our staff members are there. Myself and my other colleagues are on that website. It illustrates all of our courses that we teach. It gives them a pretty much a good summary of how we operate here in the Career and Tech Ed programming. But they can simply reach out to me, and if you would like, Tracy, I can post an email or a phone number direct to me on this link at the end of the call, and be glad to help out in any way.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Thank you, Bo. I'll make sure that I want to remind everybody, you guys are members of the chamber. So you can, if you missed any of that contact information, you can go to louisachamber.org. Under the community info, there's a find a business tab, and you can find the career and technical education program. And, we work closely on this workforce initiative. That is probably the number one most painful thing happening to our business community right now. So I know we'll be hearing more from you and working closer with you as we move forward on a lot of initiatives. So thanks so much for giving us the quick highlight about your program, Bo. I hope you have a great day.
Yeah, thanks for having us, and we'll be in touch.
Thank you.